Alright, we're back, everybody. Time to do more free day quests. Next one. Let's talk Trista. Radio Trista. Michael, good to see you again. Oh, you're here. Great. It really has been a while, Reed. Last time I saw you, you weren't even famous. What do you say? Want to give Radio Trista an exclusive interview? I'll pass. Besides, at the end of the day, I'm just a student. I don't want to be made into some national hero. Aw, nuts. Fair enough, I guess. It's not what you're here for anyway. You're here to help me out with the new talk show I'm working on for Radio Trista. A new talk show? Finally replacing Abin Time, huh? Gone before its time, truly. I still think of it as a success, though. So I want to take what we learned there and put it all into the new show and put it all into a new show in the same vein to establish a talk show genre. So this one's got a theme to it. Towns. We'll focus on different town or city in every broadcast. We're going to try to get to the heart of what makes each city we visit great, straight from the locals' mouths. Our first show is going to be a test case, and I'm going to need your help with it. Fine by me. Since you're asking me, I take it the first town you'll be covering is Trista? That's right, our own backyard. Helps that this place was way more famous after the war. It's going to do wonders for our ratings. New shows live and die on those numbers. So do radio stations, actually. The battle in Heimdall gave us a bit of a boost, but our listenership isn't what it used to be. So now's our chance to win back their hearts and ears from those bastards at the Imperial Chronicle radio. I should have seen that coming. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone who can replace Misty, which doesn't exactly help matters. But even though we're not ready to air just yet, I want to get a feel for how the show is going to work as soon as I can. So basically, I want you to go around and get comments from the people of Trista about what makes this town great. Sound like something you can do for me? I can. Not a problem. Do you have any guidelines for me, or should I just go around asking everyone I see why they like this town? I sure do. Why don't we limit it to 5 comments for now, and diversify a little too. One from an elderly, from a kid, from a worker, and given that we're kind of a school town, one from a student and one from a teacher, so round things out nicely. Try to get a hard-working first year for the student comment, and someone who won't mess with us for the teacher one. Got it. Sounds like a good mix of people. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. Let me know once you've got all the comments you need. Best of luck. Okay. I do need a comment from an elderly person, and Abbott's nothing if not elderly. Reen explained that he was collecting comments about what makes Trista great for a new radio show. Comments, you say? I've got my fair share of those. Hopefully I can give you one that works. Fingers crossed. What makes Trista great to me? I'd say it's because this place has a unique sense of vitality. You can see it at key points in the school year like these too. Being able to share in the major milestones of all those young students' lives brings me a joy that couldn't be found anywhere else. That's an interesting perspective, and I suppose it makes sense coming from an elderly person. I can hardly wait to meet the new students who will be here in just 2 weeks. Oh, I'm rambling now. Was that helpful? Absolutely. Thank you very much. How nice to hear. I do hope it ends up in the new show you mentioned. I bet Tyzel would be able to give me a good comment for the child category. Reen told Tyzel he was collecting comments on what makes Trista great for a new radio show. I'd really get my comment right on a new radio show? Well, in that case, I'll happily give you one, if you wouldn't mind. Let's see here. I think the thing that makes Trista great is its pleasant, relaxing scenery. In spring, you've got the lino flowers. In fall, you have the falling leaves. Each season is beautiful in its own way. It's close to Heimdall, too, so I think everyone should come and look if they get the chance. How did I do? Was that okay? Oh, I just knew I was going to mess it up somehow. No, that was perfect. Thank you for sharing. Well, if you say so. It was a perfect comment. Lot works here in Trista, obviously. Maybe she'll give me a new comment for the radio show. Green told Lot that was collecting comments on what makes Trista great for the new radio show. Really, that's an interesting idea. I don't know how useful my opinion will be, but if you want me to, I'm happy to throw my 2 mira in. By all means. What makes Trista great to me? I'd have to say that's because we're a town with pride. No matter how many times the people here fall, they always get back up and keep moving forward. They don't let anything stop them from achieving their dreams and keep working hard until they're realized. Everyone has a deep sense of personal pride, and it makes me proud to be able to support people like that. I'm sure that next year will pose us a great number of new challenges, but I can say with confidence that we will prevail. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the comment. Oh, not at all. I hope you can use it. And why, pray tell, are you darkening my doorway today? I most certainly hope that you aren't here to tell me some recent spot of trouble you've once again caused. I'm being completely honest when I say the thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Green told the vice principal he was collecting comments. And is that the case? Radio Trista has certainly improved its lot in life over the past year. I'm afraid it's of no interest to me, however. They're still not getting the ratings they were before the war, but they're on the right path, I think. They've been doing a lot of work to expand their audience, too. Rumor has it they're starting to broadcast in Crossbell. Did you say Crossbell? There's a fraction of a chance that Rishi Amal may hear my voice. I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Comments for a new radio show, you said. I have no love for radio as a medium, but it would be only right for the Academy's vice principal to contribute his opinion. Phew. I'd nearly forgotten how crazy about he was for Rishi Amal. Well, Michael wanted a comment from a teacher, and a comment by cajolement is still a comment. I would like nothing more, sir. Listen well, then. What makes the town of Trista great, you ask? Why, you're standing in it. It's nothing short of the presence of the Academy founded by the famous Emperor Dracos. Care to elaborate on that? I would love to. This Academy is far more important to this nation than you realize. Countless members of men and women have all passed through these halls of learning and been enriched by the knowledge they offer. Those men and women then go on to form the very backbone of society. Yes, that does include the men of the imperial family. To borrow the words of our wondrous founder, this Academy is charged with creating the very foundation of our world. This town may be small, but it has pride and dignity one would expect of such a key part of this great nation. I would postulate that it is the very presence of this Academy that allows it to hold its head so high. Wouldn't you agree? That's actually an incredibly sound argument. Emperor Dracula's words resonate even now clearly. They certainly do. In fact, that's something I hope you keep in mind as you conduct yourself over the next year. I want you to make sure you use your last year here as fruitfully as possible. Oh, that's not good. Especially with the way your education tends to be punctuated with other work. You have me there. Thank you for your comment, sir, and for your advice. Alright, and then a hardworking student. Hardworking first year. Elise is a hardworking first year. Come on, Uncle Makarov. Why don't we go to fun events like these every day? You gotta invite Instructor Mary and go. My mint antenna's been picking up on how much closer you two are getting lately, so you don't even want to try. So don't you even try and say you don't want to. How about you don't say that crap right in front of the faculty lounge? Is it giving me headaches enough, or do you really need to pull her into your nonsense too? She's got more than enough on her mind right now without you adding to it. Oh, is that so? I guess you really are looking out for her after all. What can I say to make you leave? The gymnasium. Oh yeah, I guess Monica would be a hardworking first year. I still need a student comment from Michael. You know, Monica's a hardworking first year. I'm sure her comment would be great. Reen told Monica about Michael's new radio show and his request. Me? Give a comment for a radio show? That's fine. If you think I'm up for it, I'd be happy to help, or at least try. No pressure. Just give me your honest opinion. That's all I need. Well then, the best thing about Tristan to me is how it's full of wonderful people. You've got second years who inspire you, friends and classmates who are just fun to be around. And even outside the academy, the townsfolk are always there to support me whenever I'm feeling blue. I feel like having all these great people around allowed me to grow into the person I am today. I couldn't be happier that I chose to attend this academy and live in Trista. You and I are in the same boat there. It's been an amazing year. It really has. I can't deny that I'm sad to see Laura leave, but I'll try and make next year even more fruitful than this one. Besides, it'll take more than her leaving the academy to put an end to a friendship like ours anyway. That's for sure. Thanks for your comment, Monica. Hopefully you can actually use it. Great. I have all the comments I need. Time to get back to Michael. Alright. Well, look who's back. How did it go? You get me a bunch of amazing comments? I'd say so. Check them out. Reen gave Michael all of the comments. Now that's the stuff. I couldn't have come up with more perfect comments if I wrote them myself. The show's got success written all over it. I knew you were the guy to call. Great job, Reen. Wow. I didn't think you'd be this happy about them. You're making me blush. Well, one way or another, good luck with the new show. You know I'll be tuning in. Just you wait. This will be great. I'm gonna make this station a bigger deal than the army, and then we'll never have them trying to censor us ever again. Gotta shoot for that 20% audience share with this thing. Well, I appreciate his zeal. Still. This has really made me think. Trista really is a wonderful place. Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking. It's Neidhart. You free, Schwarzer? Major Neidhart. What a pleasant surprise. Yes, I suppose I'm free right now. How can I help you? Lighten up, Schwarzer. It's not a matter of life or death or anything. But I'm at the academy on business right now, and I hear you are, too. I thought it might be a good time for the two of us to exchange information. Oh, that does make sense. Where are you now, sir? The faculty lounge. And I'll be here for a while yet, so there's no need to rush yourself. Just come speak with me when you have a moment. See you there. We haven't had a chance to speak with him face to face for a while. It's not urgent, but I definitely don't want to let this opportunity to talk slip through my fingers. Neidhart. It's good to see you again, Schwarzer. Likewise, sir. I've been keeping up with your exploits with the army. It's not hard to, after all you've done. Harder still not to hear about yours as the Ashen Chevalier, although I'm sure that feels more like a burden than a source of pride. Well, I chose this path for myself. I have to accept whatever comes with it, whether good or bad. What brings you to the academy, by the way? Not much. I'm only here to return some documents I forgot I had in my possession. I don't have much time to spare here, but it seemed like a waste not to get the most out of it, which is why I wanted to see how you were doing. Really? Thank you so much for your concern then, sir. Schwarzer, there comes a time when your desire to follow your beliefs clashes with the preservation of your own well-being. It relieves me to see that you're doing better than I anticipated, but... Sir? Look alive, Schwarzer. Show some spirit. Yes, sir. Sorry. It's just that your eyes don't have the vitality in them that they once did. I suppose I can make the time to lead you in some training. Nothing reignites a man like being pushed to his limits. Of course, this also includes the rest of the men in your class, too. Why am I getting the sense of deja vu here? All of us, sir? That's what I said. Think of this as my final lesson to you. I don't intend to force you into it, either. Just know that the offer's on the table if you're interested. Let's get sweaty. Mick Byrne's great. Like, Mick Byrne's just, he's so great. Most definitely, sir. Look at that. I see a little bit of fire back in your eyes already. Gather the men and meet me in the gymnasium. Friggin' Mick Byrne is just one sexy individual. That's why I have officially dubbed him Mick Sexy. Like, I absolutely love Mick Byrne's character design. Yeah, if Mick Byrne even took his job, like, even 1/10 as seriously as Duvally does, the world will be in some problems. Might be starting to get warm, but nobody in their right mind would call this swimming weather. How did we find ourselves in this situation to begin with? Well, Major Neidhart said he wanted to give us some training. But maybe I should have asked him to clarify what exactly that training was. I don't know, swimming in this weather might make for effective training. Unusual, sure, but effective. I'm just wondering what possessed you to call me for this. Stow the whining, Alborea. We've got training to do. We'll start with the warm-ups, done in accordance with the Manway method. Lest we forget. So that means we'll be racing one-on-one until we've all raced each other, right? If my memories of exhaustion and pain are to be believed, then yes. Glad to see it made an impression. Schwarzer, you get first pick. Yes, sir. You and me, Gaius. Would you race me first, Gaius? With pleasure. Our competitions never let me down. I don't know if I'll even stand a chance, but I'll definitely try. I'm counting on it. Take your positions and begin! Let's see if I remember how to swim in this game. Okay. Whew, that was close. You're a whole lot faster than you were last time we raced, Gaius. What can I say? I owe it all to the Manway method. If you stop talking when you should be training, you'll both be even better. Your race is done. Get back here so the next one can get started. Yes, sir. Major Neidhart's great. I love the Manway method. Alright, now that you've all raced each other, we can move on to phase 2 of our training. Rest? Me? Oh, you're too kind, instructor, but I don't need it, not after 4 swim races. We'll just have to try and hang in there. As bad as this is, it's our last chance to do it together. Green, next time you think torture would be more fun together, don't call me. What is Instructor Neidhart thinking? Trying to scrutinize the unfathomable will only tire you out. Just give it up and don't drown. Hold it right there. What are all of you doing here? You ladies, this is a man's domain for a man's battle. I could ask you the same thing. How could you all be so heartless, coming here and having fun without inviting us? Deciding to train by yourselves without extending the offer to us? Honestly, I expected better of you. But for the record, I was perfectly content to just watch, but they roped me into it. Same here. How you humans can just casually strip off most of your clothes when it's this cold outside is truly mind-boggling. Either way, it's no fair hogging the pool. Yeah, we want to swim too. Totally, and that's why we're here. Liven up your sad-faced little party by challenging you to a rollicking team battle. A challenge, huh? Very well, we accept. This battle consists of 5 races, each matching a man against a woman. Whichever team secures more victories wins. And to raise the stakes, the losing team will have to do whatever the winning team asks of them. How does that sound? Sounds like I'd better start thinking of what I want you guys to do. I take it we don't really get any say in all this, do we? Still, Adios have mercy to whoever gets matched against Laura and Fee. They'll have one hell of an uphill battle. That said, I think we still have a perfectly good chance of winning this. Heh, totally. They're all worthy competitors. Then let's not waste time. Schwarzer, you're up first. Get out there and earn the men's team a glorious victory to inspire the rest. And remember, failure is not an option. Yes, sir. So you're sticking poor Reen out in front, are you? Well, in that case. Now that I think about it, it's been a long time since I got to check out the girls in their swimsuits. I could admire Emma. But I mean, Sarah. Like, man. If swimsuits had feelings, that would be the happiest piece of fabric in Erebonia. Wait. Has all her teasing actually lulled me into finding her appealing? You know, I get the feeling that Reen wants to challenge you, instructor. Me? Huh. No one said she was out of the running. Besides, I can feel the heat of Reen's wistful gaze from here. Get out there and win one for the team, Peach. But, well, fine. I don't want to hear any boo-hoos when I cream you, Reen. Take your positions and begin. I think Sarah beat me. Yeah. Sorry, Sarah, this one's mine. Looks like you win this round. I gotta admit, I'm kind of impressed, Reen. Maybe Neidhart really did make a man out of you. Thanks, instructor. Whoopsie, I'm not setting a good example just by hanging back here, huh? We should get back to the others. Sounds good. One by one, the rest of Reen's team lined up for their races. But in a move so devious they probably should have seen it coming, the girls' team just put Laura and P forward for every match. And as a result, the boys' team was soundly defeated. I mean, I guess. There's no way that wasn't cheating. Well, technically, no one specified that the same swimmer couldn't race more than once, but come on. Well, if you have a problem with that, if you have a problem with our totally fair results, then whether you want to accept the result or not, a defeat is a defeat. Crying about your opponent playing by the rules wouldn't save you in a war zone. This swimming pool is no different. It kind of is, but oh. Morality is a very personal thing. Everyone has times when they need to stray from the path of righteousness. What one person perceives as an act of cowardice might be a part of another's master plan to defeat them. The strategy employed by Instructor Sarah may seem unreasonable to you, perhaps even cheap. I can certainly understand that. But there's no way of getting around it. Defeat is defeat. She chose the most effective strategy available to her and claimed victory over us. That's the way it is. Well, it's hard to argue with that. I'm surprised to see you, of all people, backing up Instructor Sarah's loophole exploiting strategy, yo. Heh, so am I. What brought this on? Nothing in particular. I still find myself less than thrilled with your ways, and by extensions the practices of the Bracer Guild. But I can't deny that the Guild's existence and its methods will be a vital part of this nation's future. I see. Glad to see you've had a change of heart. I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, let's get this over with. What are your orders? Oh, I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, how about we all play tag? That'd be way fun than some boring old training. I almost managed to forget that we'd done that once before. Is that it? I was expecting something far more grueling, like hours of push-ups while you ate cake in front of us. Hey now, the girls made their choice and who are we to question it? Yes, that's absolutely true. We must give the winners their due. The desperation is palpable. Well, I guess we can go with that then. There's no harm making the punishment fun for everyone. Haha, well said. Yay! Okay, I picked Major Neidhart to be it first then. Me? Yes, Major Neidhart, you. In the end, they all chased each other around the pool until no one had any energy left. As usual, poor, pitiable Reen found himself accused of many scandalous acts he certainly had no intention of committing. But eventually, their strange yet surprisingly enjoyable training came to an end. I wasn't expecting to be forced to participate in that horseplay as well. Still, it wasn't a completely unenjoyable change of pace. That's true. Personally, I'm exhausted. Sir, I wanted to thank you for doing all of this for us, and for all the other times too. There's no need to thank me. Let's see. Take this. It's not much of a parting gift, but I'd like you to have it all the same. Are you sure? When am I ever not sure? I hope you'll make good use of it. I'll be returning to the faculty lounge for a while before departing the academy. If you happen to need something, just stop by and speak to me there. I will, sir. Huzzah, I did it. I think we got time to do Angie's quest. Ah, you're here. I tried to stop her, Reen. I told her how important today was for you and everything, but she just couldn't help herself. It's fine, honestly. This is my kind of request, actually. There's no way racing Angelica isn't going to be interesting. Oh, I'll show you interesting. Guess Reen's fallen for that bike's charm just as hard as you did. Guilty as charged. Just proves that entrusting her to you was the right choice after all. You up for skipping the usual formalities then? No asking. If you have the time, please accept my request and jump. Sure, I've always hoped for a chance to go out riding with you. Shame we only got time for a race. My thoughts exactly. Still, there's a certain excitement you can only get from a good race, isn't there? You do have a point. I'm not really sure if I stand much of a chance against you. Not that that'll stop me from trying. That's what I like to hear. So are we doing this right now or what? If you're worried about rules, don't be. I'll give you the rundown before we start. Let's hit those engines. You bet. Nice, let's get going. Alright, we got racing to do. Didn't expect to see you here, Toa. I wouldn't miss this for the world. I won't be able to take my eyes off a race like this. This is sure to be intense. But be intense safely, alright? I'll try. That goes for you too, Angie. But of course, my dear George. I'd never do a thing to worry you. Anyway, on to the rules. This will sound familiar if you've ever raced before. We follow the course and the first to the end wins. Yep, sounds simple enough to me. I'd worry if it didn't, but let's make the stakes let's make this a bit more interesting. Shall we raise the stakes a little bit? Let's say the loser has to buy everyone drinks. Work for you? I'm not one to turn down a free drink. As if pitting their egos against each other wasn't enough. Let's just let them have their fun. Well then, why don't we get this show on the road? To your bike, Reen. You got it. Alright. Are you both ready? Alright, I'll count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Go! She got a head start on me because I biffed it. Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Yeah. Where's the fun in off-road? It's not like beating her is all that hard anyway. I just biffed it up because I wasn't expecting it to like immediately say go when it said go, so she was like super far ahead of me at the start. Yeah. Boy, I can't believe how much you've improved. You really earned that win. Well done. Hey, don't sell yourself short. You kept the pressure on right to the very end. If anything, I find it harder to believe I actually won against you. Well, believe it or not, you did. And that proves more than anything just how skilled you are now. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself, Reen. Thanks, Angelica. George. So, Angie, about those drinks. I'm thirsty. Maybe it's because I didn't hold back, but I feel really refreshed after that. Not the feeling I was expecting for some reason, but hey, I'm not complaining. Not holding back is an understatement. Toa, something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I was just touched, that's all. I can feel how serious you were about the race the whole time, Reen. Yep, was quite the spectacle to behold. You'll have to hit me up if you guys ever want to decide to have a rematch. For sure, and I hope we can have one too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my chance to get revenge for today. Alright, before I forget, I should perform my civic duty as the loser. Time to buy those drinks. 5 should do, I think. 5? Oh. Now I'm sad again. We had all this fun without him today. It's the least that we can do. Yeah, that sounds good. I miss Crow. They drank the drinks that Angelica bought together, and after seeing off Toa, who returned to the student council room, George, Angelica, and Reen wandered back to the engineering building. Thanks for the race, Reen. By the way, before you go, I've got a piece of news I figured you might like. Turns out the Rhineford Company is thinking about going all in on the orbital bike development. Really? That's right, but don't get too excited just yet. You never know if they'll end up actually going through with it. With the way things are now, I can't really imagine that they will. But a time will come when the society feels a need for vehicles that inspire passionate people. Those are Chairman Arena's words, too. I can see what she means. There's nothing else quite like these bikes of ours, is there? Exactly, which is why I'll need you to do your part in raising public awareness while I'm gone. Adios knows I'll be showing mine off more than enough during my travels. Knowing you, every woman on the continent will want her own. The guys, too, of course. Alright, here's something for racing with me. It's the same one I wear, so think of it as a farewell gift. Thank you very much. I can't wait to try it on. And these are from me. Oh, and one more thing. This doesn't have anything to do with the race or the quest or anything. I just want you to have it. This is the key to here, isn't it? That's right. From now on, you're free to use this place whenever you want. I'm not going to be here to see the next batch of bright-eyed first years roll in. So I'm putting you in charge of finding some promising young engineers to take over my work here. Deal? George, Deal. Thanks, Reen, for everything. Au revoir, my dear friend. Keep well now. Alright. We'll report to Toa and call the video there. Did you get the little present I left at your dorm? A brand new stack of requests. Joking aside, I really do appreciate how you always help me with these. It's been a rough year for the both of us, but you really made it easier on me, so thanks. The feeling's mutual. Well, one way or another, it's nice to know that my last duty as president won't be a taxing one. Or day. So if there's anything you need from me, just ask. I'd be happy to treat you to some tea a little later, too. Oh, you made some headway? Tell me about it.
Well done!
Thanks so much for helping me with my work. It's a really big weight off my tiny shoulders. The tiniest of shoulders. Alright. Gonna stop the recording here and start a new one. Till next time, everybody.